Yeah, there are some questions I wish I wouldn't even go there.
Stingy person. There's nothing. Same as being not approachable. There's a whole lot, But I think as a person, if I don't feel like that's how I am, and that's what you're saying, I don't know. I wouldn't deal with it, because dealing with it is trying to let you know that I'm not stingy, which I'm not. My principles that beats that. I can't fall for that. You can't get me to try to prove to you that I'm not stingy. Yeah.
Right, I see. Erico Papa Old Senior says, "Good morning, Andy. Tell Sark the Black Love album is dope. Please play me Jeff from the album featuring Mr. A. Shame. You've not even listened to the album. How do you choose somebody's song?" In Shawai says, "Godfather, please, I want to have a pic with you." Sark says, "Black Love and Titi." Justice Kofi Mensah says, "Please ask King Sark when he's releasing the new track featuring Apietus' version was baddest." Victor Gali says, "Good morning, Brandy. Please, Sarkodie ask him when he's going to release his album. He has really been my inspiration for a year. Much love, my boss, Sark. I'm proud to be part of We Are Sark Addicts." Dennis Amano says, "Daybreak It's Mr. Andy, thank King Sark for me, because he once showed me how to live as a human in life. Merry Christmas." Success Latif said, "Please tell the king he is the ish this year." Markin Cancer says, "I want to know whether the chorus of the hit song of H was written by Bright or himself." Stanley Awuku Wilson says, "When will he honor KSM's request of being on the KSM show?" Haven't you been there yet?
Yeah, I was there. Yeah. They're not keeping up.
Kwesi Lincoln said, "Please ask him why he's not friendly and don't laugh too." He just laughed.
That's the right way to answer.
And this before he says, "When is Sarkodie having a collaboration with Manifest?" David Law Son says, "What is keeping King Sark always active in the game?" Well, with that, I would want you to answer.
If I answer, I would just say stuff that I think, but I wouldn't really be able to point exactly what it is. Myself, I know that I make sure that I don't let nothing come in my creative process and how I see myself and how things are going. So nothing should break me down. Like whatever you say or whatever happens, I feel like it can bounce right back. That's how I feel all the time. But strategically, as in saying, because I do music like this, or I don't have a formula to that. I'm just working like anybody else, but I just have to love it. I don't have to lose that first passion that I started with. Yeah.
When you went to the BET, did you have that in your mind that you were going to win?
Yeah, I knew it was possible. Looking at the squad in there, it wasn't too. It was we as for Ghana we were still standing out. Yeah.
To me, at the point I was shaking. I was like,
no. But the good thing is when I have to leave for such awards, like especially if I'm going outside, I don't make my mind I'm going to win, so that it doesn't become like a thing. That's the reason why I came there. I think on that platform, from people from BET, there's a lot of connections with them.
Right.
The company itself. At this point, they're actually supporting from January for Black Love. They have a whole lot of plans for Black Love.
Nice.
Those are the stuff that I look at, to meet people and just connect and work with them. And then if the award comes in, that's like a plus. And then in this case, we had it. So
that rap performance you put up on the Cypher, was it something you had written already, or you prepared it for that show?
No, I have a lot of verses like that. So that was the idea for Black Power.
Okay.
So there's a lot of verses like that on Black Power, like stuff talking about stuff like that, which is what I feel now at this point. So we see people were on my neck saying, Sarkodie, why are you not doing songs like Inflation, The Masses? Are you an MPP? Because now Akufo-Addo came in, you don't want to do any songs. And I feel as I'm growing, my approach changes. I feel like this the main problem we have. I'm not saying Masses didn't help or Doomsor didn't help, but moving forward, I think it's a way bigger problem that we need to attack. The mentality, how we see ourselves as Black people, and that's where my thought process is at this point, than to just focus on the fact that you're not doing the roads. And I've said that, now moving forward, why don't they do that? Why are they always repeating that? So now I'm thinking about beyond just we putting people in power, but our mindset, what success means to Black people, and that's our problem at this point. So that's where I'm trying to address.
So with the current government, percentage, how would you rate the current government?
You see, I will not be able to, because the difference, sometimes I don't go around, because people say when a government performs well, They judge it based on certain things. Like maybe they'll say maybe you did the roads or you did whatever. I'm looking at us winning back our pride. So it's way beyond just, you built a hospital. How did you build it? Are we still owing while you built it? Those informations is what I'm looking for, because I think our pride is gone, and we are vulnerable because of our definition for success, and we feel having material stuff, which is okay, but you still have to have it with pride. You don't have to let go because of somebody giving us money, and then we, the generations, have to owe. So if you ask me about who MPP or NDC who did what, I'm still looking forward to. That's why I like to choose individuals in all parties that I feel are the type of people that I would vote for or I would support. I saw the recent video of the minister, I think, that went to the place they were building.
The minister of roads.
That attitude, you see how passionate he was? That's what I want to see. That type of attitude is when I can feel safe. That such a person, if somebody comes in to sell us out, he wouldn't, just because he wants to buy cars or own houses, he wouldn't sell the whole nation for that, So that's what I'm looking at. Yeah.
King Sark is still my guest in the studio, and we're having a chat. I see plenty comments coming in. Well, John Jermaine says, Greek Sark for me, the song we can promise. Hell, wow.
Well, our John Jermaine?
Yeah, John Jermaine.
God bless. God bless, brother.
A+ says, are they listen, Sark? Where are they watch out for some throw back right now?
Bra plus.
Oh, this guy is so funny. A+, man. Kwame. Charlie, bread for me could do for bra. I make trail. See free trotro in my bag. Okay. Now King Caution says, I thank God for his life, and ahead of him is greater things, so you should keep it lonely like Akon. Mami Abnanya Akwa Brother say, Merry Christmas, Sandy. Trust you're feeling better now. I just want to tell Sarkodie that I love him so much, and I've been a fan since 2008, and he should settle the issue between him and Shatta, because I love them both. I don't think they have issues. Yeah, anyway. Street Africa Ivan says, what duties has he performed so far for the nation since being nominated as the ambassador for Year of Return 2019? Well,
duties. I think they gave me that. They invited me and they gave me that. So it was not like I knew this is what we were going to do. And right after that, it's been like me being all over the place, outside the country, and even when I'm here, I'm all over the place. So I'm yet to sit down with the whole team, and moving forward.
They say you're also on TV.
Yes. Yeah, moving forward, see what we are putting in place, because I have a lot of ideas that we could execute only if they can meet, the plans that I have, and then we can execute that. Yeah.
I see. Okay. King Sark. Oh. Well, I just need to bring back my thoughts. Gideon Kojonomo says, Sandy, good morning. Can you ask King Sark why did he keep the Black Love album for so long? Well, in case you just tuned in. Daniel Abego Shabi said, morning, mentor. Please let King Sark feature you on his next track. Okay, don't talk. Make you no talk. Make you no talk.
Okay.
Prince Kelmore says, in terms of his music career, where does he want to be in 10 years? Wow, it's quite a question. Do you want to answer that?
That's hard to see. But I know I want to be in a better place. If not necessarily having hit songs on the radio, but in a great place. Using what I've built to impact back in a positive way.
Do you think you retire
from music? I never know. At this point, it's really hard for me to say something straight, because you never know. There's stuff that I said I will never do, and I'm actually holding champagne glass.
Oh, Charlie, but you anything you go do, no trouble. You held a champagne glass, they came at you. Small glass, trouble. Big glass, trouble.
But they didn't come at me though. It was just trending. The fact that I think I don't give people too much.
Okay.
And it's not like intentional. It's just how I am as a person. You know why the phone thing? I'm hard to keep up. I like this.
Okay.
If you ask Mark, I'm like, Uncle, okay. Like phone. Okay. To be on a phone like this and talk to people, I can't. Like, I want to see you so we have a conversation.
Okay.
So it's like going live. I can't do it. I tried it once. I think I even did that with Shatta Wale. He was on the phone, and it's hard for me to keep up. I can't see the people, and I have to imagine the people are looking at me, and I have to talk. It's not my thing. So it's not like intentional. Like I'm not trying to open up, because I had a conversation with an industry guy, an artist, and he had his points on why he feels. Even my colleagues sometimes see me in a certain way, because he was telling me about when he's with them, what they say. They feel like you have this whole thing blocked, like you are just in your own corner. You don't want to like open up to anybody, and even your pictures, like you always seem serious, you know. And the thing is, it's just how I am as a person. Until he was saying, I didn't see that to be like a problem, you know. So it's not intentional. It's just, you know, how I am.
Wow, I see. All right, more messages. Well, let me skip that and ask my own question. There have been advocates for 100% Ghanaian music on radio and on TV. Well, we all crave for that. Do you share the same opinion?
Yeah, I support the idea, but realistically, you know that I would want the percentage to be more, but you can say, you know, 100, because it's just, even in the States, they still have a little bit of music coming from somewhere. So the people that we are trying to learn from, I understand, but the dominance should be there. I get it. 100, yeah, it's extreme to spark a conversation, but realistically, on the grounds, what we are saying is the music should dominate, as in Ghanaian music this Christmas. Yeah.
When you wake up in the morning and you are not trending, or your songs are not loud enough, how do you feel?
I don't notice it.
Why?
Because I don't wake up looking at that. I've never in my career tried to see if I'm relevant or not. It's not my state of mind. I've not watched, like, you see the way I'm looking at this, I've not watched MTV Base. I've not watched, like, unless I know maybe it's a premiere or somebody tells me to watch. I've not studied this like close to 7 years. Yeah. So I'm not really keeping up and trying to know who's this and what has happened and what I'm doing my music. Because if I do that, songs like what you just played with Can Promise, I might not do it because I feel the radio needs this, and then I'll have to always find a sound that will suit the radio, and it puts pressure on yourself as an artist. You need to be locked. I'm not saying all the time. Sometimes I go out, my team will take me to a place like a Bloom Bar, and I'll listen to the music and how the vibe is, and that's it. I'll go back and then use that. But I'm not constantly trying to see if you're trending or like who lives like that. You can. That means your happiness is based on that. You know, and not trending can't control my happiness. I have to be happy with my surrounding, my family.
Is it because you are too comfortable thinking that, oh, I'm in a comfortable lead, let them enjoy I am the pace setter, let me start this trend so they can follow?
No, it's just a mechanism to protect my happiness.
Okay.
Yeah, just to not let anything control how I should feel. You know, so it allows you to enjoy when something is still up there. Because if you're doing that, anybody that comes up, you find a problem with the person.
Okay.
You know, so that means if there's a guy who wins Best Rapper of the Year now, not Amy, you know, like who lives like that? So if you enjoy everything that's happening, the situation that never changes. Actually, to answer why I've been here for that minute is because of that. Because your energy appreciates everything that's happening, so you keep doing what you have to do. So I'm not really into the whole controversy and you're trending. What I did with Black Love, obviously that one we need it's promo tools. So I'll look at trends. Like now on Ghana iTunes, I think we took like 12 or like 10, or yes, all my tracks, which was like 2 weeks ago, dominated by our brothers from Nigeria. So these things I'll follow up because I released the project. But on a regular day, I wouldn't come on Twitter trying to see, you know, what's happening with Sarkodie. You know.
This question I've been fighting myself why I've not asked you yet. I wanted to ask you privately, send you a message on your phone, on WhatsApp or something, or call you and ask you, but why is it that you didn't do this, or why are you doing that? Which on the regular, you know, I only come at you when there is that importance. I mean, for me, if it's not really, really important, I don't. Why were you not on the Cardi B show? You were billed to perform. What happened?
I think every artist was there, especially I can speak for myself because I knew I went for sound check. I was super ready. I put out promo videos, and I was there, you know, to perform my duty, and then at the same time see to it that the fans that paid to come and see me will see me. I think the show ran from the time they gave me that I'm performing at 8 all the way to the morning. Like I think it was getting close to 4, and legally, if you think about it, if I'm booked for the 8th. If it's 12-1, we are in the 9th, you know. So And I need to make the decision based on, how the whole thing is going, that if I should understand and just do it or not, But to go into details as in what happened, backstage, I was fed with information, and then I had to decide if I want to do it or not, So unfortunately for the fans, I feel for them. Normally that's what happens. I went to Dubai. The same thing happened with the
Africa.
One Africa concert. It's the same kind of similar thing, and then I just had to go back. And it's not my fault, just that they had to put things together.
What time did they give you to perform?
8
p.m.
Yeah.
That was what was on the contract.
The running order.
And you were there at 8.
If any industry player knows Sarkodie, that's the last thing. I hate to be late to the airport. I hate to be late for sound check. I hate to be late for anything. I want to be there on time. Like this show, you saw the time that I came in. So I don't joke with those things. So if you tell me 8, I'll be there. So I was there before 8. Because they were saying I'm literally going on stage. So I had to rush there, got there, and then whatever happened.
Wait.
Yeah.
Till midnight.
Yes. So the explanation should come from, I think the other side. I know. In organizing shows, these things can happen. It's part of the whole industry. I don't think I've always been moving away from shows when it's 12 o'clock. VGMA, I perform same thing in the morning, or any other show. Ghana meets Nigeria, I can run through to the next day. But I think it's about how the execution and everything is happening at the backstage, which I wouldn't go into details because we've not heard from the other party, But for me to not perform, you should know. And it's not just me. I think some of the Nigerian artists as well, they didn't perform. So, yeah.
Pandora 7 says, Andy, we need to sue the organizers of the Cardi B program. I stood on the park from 7 a.m. to 2 a.m. and I left. We were ready for the... for comedy. Brakwesi says, Take My Love featuring Techno on the Black Love is crazy. And the one with the young champ, Hema Suede? Hema Suede, okay. Oh, Hema Suede, you're right. I'm like, okay. It says not a bad song. Okay. Hey, see how people started post sack rapping in the studio. We are live. Wow. I see. And on the internet there, small thing, no, you are gone, I beg. Who else? Kwekun Sia says, my brother here said, please ask Sarkodie whether you perform at Mount 7 Saga at Rapaholic, and if you perform it this year on Rapaholic.